Hello everybody and welcome back to Vanilla Hills and City Skylines, where we, in the last episode, had this problem and I don't know how to fix it. I tried reloading, I tried a couple things. The people are gone, but something is wrong with it. Actually, is that not the line broken symbol? So if I... Oh gosh, that intersection is so massive. Oh dear. So, or maybe monorail? So that does look like it's a glitch. I have done something to make the game glitch out. No. That has not solved it. I don't know what is right there that is failing. So... But it is a glitch, so we can't take too much into it because, well, I believe it's a glitch at least because it's not going away. Even though nothing is there, it's still saying that stuff should be there, so I don't know. But we do have this rail going. Unfortunately, it has a ton of people on this side. And I think it could use a couple more vehicles. I think 8. Just a couple more, because over here, it should drop off everyone right here. So we should have an empty train. Why don't we have an empty train right there? Because they get off on that side. Okay, you know what? That means this side is absolutely pointless for the most part. And we don't need it. So... get rid of that. Okay, but yeah, it's an empty train over here, but we just need more trains visiting it a little more often. So, but with it stopping there like that, that makes me think that we need to ensure all the lights are good through this middle section now. So, I do think a light right here, because that's a major intersection. Definitely not right there. Or there. Or there. Or there. Or coming up this hill. And up here is a major intersection, so a light is actually very appropriate right there. Oh, but not on the sides here. That's something I do have to remember, is that I do have to change these as well. Going up the hill. That is a major intersection. We got all of those ones. So we need just this one, and that one doesn't have a light. Okay. Now down here, we did already change all those. And through the middle, we didn't. We forgot the through the middle. Stop on that side. Get this flowing a little bit better. Ah, come on. Right there. And like that. That way the trams have the right of way in their turnaround process. Oh, right here. We just want a stop sign for that direction. And there we go. Now, one thing I did notice is up here is a little needy of a drop-off point. There is nothing up here really to drop people off into the city center. And how I found that out is that we have people walking up here from the stations over here and walking over to these stations. So, I'm thinking we add in a train station right here. We're going to pause it because we're going to rip up the road. And then we're going to extend out. Actually, we can use this. The road a little as we need to. The station has an intersection point. Maybe it's okay like that because that's a small. Oops, not the big one. Oh, that's okay because it's a small one. Perfect. Perfect. That's a small road actually. It's a small road after all. No, just kidding. Not going there. Okay, I think I broke the rail line altogether too with one of these, but... And I actually have it connected to this intersection. Oh, so great. I need to get more like that. But for the time being, yes, this is that's the problem. That's what that disconnected is. Okay, let's get to the station thingamabobber. Can I not grab you? Oh dear, I might have to delete the line. Oh wow, there's a ton of people in there. Okay, so can we just have you go up here rather? It's just gonna say it's disconnected from there now. And I can't get rid of that one because... Okay, if I move you back... I can't even move you back. Okay. Oh, because you're occupying your own space. Okay, this is becoming a huge hassle. You know what? We're going to just delete that line and remake it because at this point it's bad. You? Delete line. Yes. Okay, now pause. Everybody's going to be... I should have paused it beforehand because now everybody's going to be running every which way. So we're going to run this through the city again. Adding stops everywhere. All the way down to there. And all the way down to... Wow, that is one long monorail. And that kind of makes sense why so many people were backed up there. And then complete line. Okay. Now let that go. Let it go. Let it go. So we had a massive backup in here. And so, how well do you take in the population? Fairly well. It just created a new train there. So, let's see how quickly this builds up. We need it on fast too. Okay, so it handles all the people right there. Let's ensure it does for all the stations. That one is clear. That one's clear. That one's clear. I would think that this one might be a little busy because it would be the main mass transit. It is nighttime too, though. All right. Well, that doesn't look like it has anything wrong with it. Okay. So we have a lot of this working now. I do need to get more of the train stations. You're actually disconnected. This one right here. Same with this one. So what we'll do is... it's going to have to go along the backside of somewhere. I think right here might be a bit better, though, because it's closer. So... upgrade it so that it connects to those. And let's put in some lines that go around these. So we have the... if we selected the right one, we want it to go around clockwise because that's how the roads go. So right there. Actually, you know what? We'll have it from business to end to business to... Well, that's funky. Business to end and loop. So we have that one in. Let's do the same over here. We are apparently low on water. So let's get this in real quick and we'll solve that. That's understandable though, because we've been throwing stuff in willy-nilly without actually paying attention to anything. So we need water. Continuing this ridiculousness. Okay, we'll throw 2 more in there. We'll throw 2 more down here. I think maybe continuing on this side. We are taking up valuable shoreline, though, for the harbor we want. Maybe we'll throw it down here, though. Because that way we can have just a direct connection to the highway. We can build some city out here, too. It looks pretty tame. Well, to a degree. Down here is definitely tame. We can probably make another city section down there. But that should solve the water problem. Yeah, there we go. Oop, that was just, you are just a little too far. Okay, let's move you just a little bit closer. You are hooked up to the pipe, it looked like. So let's delete the extraneous piece. Gosh, it's just creating this massive floodplain right here. In fact, I'm thinking maybe even a flood wall. Just to ensure it's going down here because it's about to jump this little gap here. I really don't want it to. So we'll... Oop, okay, fine. That's outside the city limits. I get it. We'll build this out to there and up along this. Actually, we'll continue it up to there just to ensure that it stays in here. But yeah, we're making quite the tidal effect here. Like all this moving water, and it's moving fast too. Like if we go to this, we have our own little arrows being created by it. So, and eventually this will all become a lake probably. In fact, no, we can't spare the tiles because that would take 2 more tiles to get out to here. I was going to say, build a dam right here and legitimately let it flood, but that doesn't quite work so well. Not to mention, we need our next unlock to get the highway connected down here. So, yep, not terribly effective. Nice idea, but not terribly effective. I'm thinking a little tram through here too would be nice, but Alright, let's get some more offices in here. We will build out more dirty industry in a little bit here. Ah, there we go. And there we go. We have that purchase. And that is the city being expanded out all the way down to here, I think. Because why wouldn't we? Oh, speaking of which, if the stops are too few, or if I need fewer stops, that makes me think, in here, I have a ton of stops. So I can get rid of every other type. So let's get rid of that one. So it goes there. We'll get rid of that one. That's not an even jump. You know what? We'll move this back one. And move this back one. So that the gap is a little bit bigger. And then that turns around right there, so that's good. We don't really need this one, though. So we'll get rid of that one. We don't really need this one. So if we continue with the every other... And I know I'm making some people mad. Give me a sec, I'll kind of fix it. Move this one up one. to kind of spread those out. Yeah. That should help because that will actually make more people go to fewer, but the trains will stop less at the same time too. So, oh dear, I have 2 lines right here. No, not. I don't want that one. I want the one underneath you. No, not. Okay, I'm going to move you for a second so I can delete that one. And I'm going to move you back. And we'll figure that out in a moment. Which means I get rid of this one as well. Yes. Okay. So, let's move this one down a little. We can move this one, or this one, up a little. They'll have to cross the street to get to it, but... Oh, wait, what? Why do you have 2 down here? That's not very effective, is it? So we'll move you up that way. And I really do think this should help. But we'll see. Because if there's too many stops, then that's going to create just as much problem as too few stops. So... And that looks like that's good for that. We'll see how that works out in a little bit here because it's going to reorganize it's got to have everything reorganized. We did stop for a second. So now that we have this though, let's try to extend it out. And where's my roads? There we go. Let's try to extend this out and connect it. So out to right there, I'm thinking. How far apart were they? About right there, I think. Yeah, that looks right. Now, this is going to be a little complicated because we need all of the on-off ramps on this right side because we can't build to the left here. I'm thinking having it elevated too. So we have you come... That was the wrong button. We'll have you come up. And... Actually, nope, back that off just for a second. Because we need it to come as close as possible because that jump might be too long. It is... It requires a pillar in the middle. And it's putting it right on one of the roads. Okay. So back it off. Let's see if we can't do this again. So it was right there. Let's see if we can't get that pillar to be more in the center. No? Well, that just stinks. That pillar's too wide. So this is a conundrum. How do we get these to connect? What about you? Can you? Okay, don't say that it's good if I can't actually build something right there. No, see, this is having the same problem. It's wanting to put a pillar down right on the road. We're gonna... Excuse me. Excuse me for a second. I need some water. We might have to move the highway a little. Like this one. Okay, well, let's go top down. Pause it. And these sections. Let's get swifty. Let's jump this over. Trying to make that kind of even, I guess, would be the idea. Now this is a little off. That I do need to get rid of that, as it's going to be somewhere else. So, because we're going to try to line these pillars up. So, come on. So right there to right there. I do believe those pillars are... Nope, that one's off. Never mind. Well, that can stay. That's a little off. Okay, let's try this again. Right there to right there. I think, yeah, that is lined up. So, and that will not go straight through. But maybe we can have it. No, they have, no, it has to be further out in general. Okay. Well, that was a nice first try. Okay, so we had it. What? No, elevated, please. Elevated. So we had it to right there. I guess to right there then, rather. And then it will just have to kind of do a little weeble off to the side. I think this one is okay then to go. Nope, that pillar actually hits that. And that. Okay, so both of them are going to have to do a little shimmy. Oh, that's right. I get my little extendo line from there. That to that, and then connect, and those pillars should be lined up. This one looks a little off, this middle one, for the right bound, but I think it's okay. Now, if we do like very itty bitty weeble here, and a wobble. Okay, can I get top down? Because it's trying to attach it to the top of this, and that is not how this needs to go. Like that, and into it. Just a very small shift in the lanes. Now, again, you cannot go straight through, correct? You hit that pillar. Okay. So, you need to weeble a little to the right. And then we need you to come back in at that angle. Looks good. Okay, it's a little rough on that side, but we got it all connected. That's the point. Okay, let's get the angle down a little. And go. Yo, that's so bad. But what can I do? I needed the highways to go underneath, and it apparently does not like going underneath at that angle. So that the distance is not quite acceptable. That is weird. I would think that that should be concrete. That's what it needs to do, is if a hill is made that's a little too steep by man-made objects, that rather than the normal dirt, it makes it concrete. Like, this is fine being dirt right there, but and like that it is stuck in between two man-made objects. They should make it concrete rather than dirt, I would think. Nope, we want straight lines out to there. And there we go. So it's lined up again. So we want on-ramps or off-ramps before on-ramps. So, okay, well, first of all, this one's easy. Let's just drop it down. And I'll increase the size of it when I know how much traffic is going to be on it. But at the moment, we're just wrapping this around to attach to here. So there's off-ramp number 1. Yeah. We need to upgrade this. Well, actually, you know what? Let's make it one way so that we have the directioning. Not to mention, people can start using it as we try to figure out how this goes. So we have off-ramp number 1, which would mean that on-ramp 1 could actually just attach right after. Which, if we... Actually, I kind of like the idea of it turning. No, not... Well, okay, fine. We'll attach right there. Oh, that would have been so cool if I could have just made it jump over like that. Okay, well, we'll have it go 1.5. See if we can't make it go 1.5 in this direction, which we can, which is amazing. And then just a straight line onto the highway. Okay, so we have the easy on-off. So we need another one to just kind of go at the 45, so it says. And jump across the highway. But can we turn it at the same time? Because that would make things so much more helpful if we could. No, it creates a pillar underneath. Well, not if we turn it like that. Okay, so if we did a straight line to connect on. No, it's too close. It's too close. Okay, back it up. Let's try that again. We'll go out 1.5 and see how that goes. Yes, it has some issue with it going out too far. Okay, we have it good. We'll attach it right there. Have it come down. And we are coming up on the bridges, which we need it to connect prior to, preferably. Okay, maybe 1.5 was a little too long. So let's try again. If nothing else, the nice thing about trying is that you always can try again. 1, 2, 3. So a little over 1.5. Or 1.25, I mean. Of the length. 3. Oh, and it dies at 3. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. We're a little closer to the highway now. And that's the point, is that... Oops, we wanted that one. Is that we're trying to get a quick attach point. Space already occupied. Can we get it to that 180? Oh, wait, it's on the other side, which means, yes, we can, because... Right there. That's good enough. It swerves outward a little, but that's good enough. So, we have another on-ramp to attach. But that might be easy enough just to say that it goes out like this. And can we elevate it before it... No, we can't. Okay, well, that's fine, because we can just back it up a little. So, like, from here. And that actually looks a little cooler, too. With it being from back here. So, if we elevate it. And then just attach. Nope, it's wanting something. Probably a pillar. Somewhere. We can turn it to the side like that. And then just straight on attach. Like that. And there we go. Now we know that we can probably make this section smaller. But that this section does need to be bigger until it hits these two. So, but that was the alarm as well. So that is the end of the episode. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel. And do subscribe if you're not already, to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you wish to help support the channel, there is a link to a Patreon in the description below. Aw, I might have to figure that out. As well as a Twitch and Twitter to catch me when I live stream. I won't be live streaming for a while though, because I do have some personal family engagements that I have to be attending. So, but I will be continuing in a couple weeks. So, still follow that link to kind of see where it's going to be. Anyways. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and have a good one. Goodbye.